Under 20 CONCACAF Championship. Final group stage match for Canada taking on Jamaica. Jamari Nolan from TFC2 opens the scoring for Jamaica. Good kits, by the way.
Clean.
The Adidas kits in the build-up to the World Cup were great. Nolan's a good player, isn't he, Jimmy?
Yeah, he's a great player.
Walter Sedin, son of Henrik Sedin, former Vancouver Canuck. Fortuitous bounce gets past Joshua Grant. It is 1-1. Sedin was a late call-up to join the Canada squad ahead of this CONCACAF Championship. Second half, handball. Like, this is one of the most blatant handballs that you're ever going to see. Get that garbage out of here. Shout out to Jack Armstrong. And that is a full-blown basketball block. Nereus Ionaro steps up. Really good penalty. 2-1. Canada laid on. All Canada needed was a draw in this one. You want to set that winning tone going to the next stage of the competition. 90+6, set piece, shot taken.
Oh, it gets worse and worse every time I see it.
How is it?
Like, that's not a bend.
No. Handball.
Like, what are we doing? Look how close his arms are to his body.
What's he supposed to do? Come on now. And he's just a foot away from the shot being taken.
Ridiculous.
I think Canada wins. It's a 2-2 final. Canada should have won that. By the way, after this goal was scored, Jamaica just needed that result. And they passed the ball back to the goalkeeper, to the center back, to the center back, to the goalkeeper. It was like the world stood still. And Canada had no need to press because they won the group. So they just at that point settled on the result. It was crazy sauce. Like, wow. I was yelling at the screen, go on! Like, just watching that. It was breaking my brain, and I don't really have much of one anyways. What do we make of this? Like, so Canada go on to win the group, and because of that, they're going to play Jamaica on Wednesday. Yeah. A rematch of that fixture. Here are the quarterfinal fixtures. Canada, Jamaica, the winner of that match will take on Mexico and Panama. Win that match, then you're going to the World Cup, but you're trying to also qualify for the Olympics in this one as well. I think Canada should win this rematch. Do you like what you've seen, Jordan? Yeah. Where are you at in terms of this group?
I like what I've seen, but it hasn't been overwhelming. I haven't been watching the games and being like, this is a cohesive unit and they're playing top football. But there are some gems, Jimmy, and that's important as well. I also have to give some grace, right? Because it's not easy to go and you train for a little bit and then have games of consequence and you have to be performing. You want to be playing with these group of players a lot more. But this is what this tournament could provide, right? If you go and play at the Olympics, now you're getting that opportunity to play against the best in the world. So I'm hoping that they can get this job done, but I'm also expecting that as well, because there's enough talent in this group. There's enough cohesion to get the job done against Jamaica, but also make a run in these next games.
Yeah, look, for me, when you look at the squad that they have, I think they're very good. They've got a lot of good young talent. These games, they're not easy because the games are quite quick. Right? There's only a few days rest in between them. And this is where you rely heavily on the squad and a little bit of rotation. But if I'm looking at this team thinking, you've got Jamaica next, yes, you should be able to win this match. And then go to the next one and next one, next one. They should be only thinking of winning this whole thing. You have to have that mindset when you go into tournament play. It's not always going to be beautiful. It's going to be a grind. It'll be a slogfest. You're playing Honduras. You're playing Jamaica. Different styles of football. You're playing in the heat, in altitude. It's very, very difficult. But if Jesse and the crew can get these players to believe in themselves and understand that it doesn't have to be pretty, just get the results and get what you have to, and that's win it.
Before we look ahead, let's look back and let's ask Jimmy Brennan, when was the last time Canada won this tournament, won this competition?
Look at this guy.
I don't have my glasses. What does that say? Open that up.
Look at this.
What does that say?
Where did I find this? U-20,
let's hold this
1990?
96.
96.
Hold this up.
That was in my drawer.
This is Jimmy's medal that he won, part of the Canada side in 96. You and who else was on this team?
That was the under 20 CONCACAF champions.
Stolly's on there with you?
We won it. We won it all. That was me, Paul Stalteri, Dwayne Di Rosario, Jason Bent. List goes on. No. Divos was older.
I have one question to ask. It's very quintessentially 90s metal, by the way.
Isn't it?
It's old school.
It's thick and heavy.
But was it presented to you with this shoelace attached, or is this one of your own?
I think that might be my own.
Look at this shoelace.
I might have wrecked it. Yeah.
Like,
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that on.
I gotta knight you. Look at this, man. Oh, this is fantastic.
No, but you know what? When you look at it, right? And we had a decent squad, but the teams that we were playing, a lot of them were playing in professional environments.
Yeah.
Okay. I just went over to Bristol at the time. Stolly and a few other guys were just starting to make their mark and head over to Europe. But it shows the importance if you get a good group and if you can go on and strive for success. Yes, you're the underdogs, but if you have to leave everything on the line, and if you do win a championship, we were fortunate enough with that team that won the Gold Cup in 2000. I think there was 5 or 6 of us that won the CONCACAF under-20s.
Right.
Wow.
That went through now. But you have that mindset and that willingness to fight through anything to get what you want. And when you finish football, all you have is the trophies and the medals that you've won. And that's where these players have to understand and get it in their heads now that this game is about winning and winning championships.
And I imagine when you link up with like Bent and Stolly, I know you know Stolly for years, but you're 20 again, right? You remember that tournament, you remember those feelings.
Exactly,
I mean, that's the most beautiful thing about sports.
And beyond that, like, I said this leading into the tournament, players like this, on teams like this, need to learn how to win. You need to
100%.
learn how to win together, and that's what I think put you guys in good stead as well. That's why I'm looking ahead to this game. It's not just performances. Like, we evaluate players, we evaluate teams all the time, but when it comes down to it, just win, baby. And that's what it comes down to, and it's a bit of a process in getting to the point where you're confident that you know how to win those big moments that are going to eventually win you games.
100%. You're absolutely right. It's all, you have to be competitive. You have to fight for everything. And that's got to be the goal. In every single match that you play is all about winning. There's nothing else. It's win. And these guys, if they can get that into their mindset, that's going to carry on throughout their career. Wherever they go in football, they'll be thinking, okay, hey, I won that, I want to win again. And I want to win the next thing. Yeah. And so on and so on and so on. But they have to compete and fight for everything. Yeah. It's not easy. It's easy to say you're a footballer. It's hard to say you're a champion.
Jesse looks stressed as well. Like he's probably enjoying working with young players, but it's a difficult one coming out of a World Cup and now managing a completely different group with different expectations as well. Although you said it, Jordan, like there's been some good performances by players.
Yeah.
Emmerich Fotzing of Vancouver FC is probably leading the way in that category, but there's been some standout performances by Canadian players.
Yeah, I know. One for me, Liam McKenzie, Kozlowski, but it's. Again, you mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, but you look at just the Canadian Premier League and players that are playing and training week in and week out against men as well, how polished they look. But this is that tournament, right? For players like Fotzing, this guy doesn't start every game for Vancouver FC. You look at a midfield with Pachile, you look with Polisi, like he's coming off the bench a lot of matches. But it's the fact that you're getting that training week in and week out. You're getting someone in Martin Nash who was a Canadian international, had a career, and knows what it takes to play that spot as a midfielder. The desire that it takes. This guy is a man-child, but he's more than that, though, Jimmy. Yeah. It's the fact that he has a great understanding of where he needs to be and what he needs to do on the pitch, and he gets to practice that every single day.
I just like the presence that he has on that pitch. And you can see that he's been playing in the Canadian Premier League, getting good minutes, playing against older players, because now when he's on that pitch right now, he stands out. He looks like a man when he plays. And that's what you want. And the other thing is for these players as well, you never know who's watching. You know how many scouts are watching these games all around the world right now?
Absolutely.
And there's opportunities to move on to bigger and better things.
I know scouts down there watching right now.
I was just going to say the two things that stick out when you go from youth football into men's football. Weight of the pass is huge, right? Like sometimes they whip it in when you don't need to. But then also, too, is the time that you get on the ball. Fotzing looks like he's already a play or two ahead, and that's how you can make your move. That's how you can move on and play men's football, because he's playing at a rate that is a bit quicker, and that's how you really show that you understand this game.
Wednesday, a big day.
A big one,
as
man.
Canada are on their own path to getting a medal, hopefully with a shoelace. So you can wrap around your neck.
1996, baby.
96.
You don't, honestly, you still look 20 though, Gaff.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And Jordan's going to go straight to the optometrist when the show is done to check his eyesight. Join us on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific.